What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Good God, I hope you're all having a beautiful, fantastic, sexy, wonderful day. Why is sexy and wonderful and fantastic? Because you're sexy, wonderful, and fantastic. Anyways, you came here to see the best class for Cordite, okay? And we're going to be going in depth. That's why the video is a little bit long, because I want to go into detail for this weapon. You know what I mean? I want to make sure you get the best out of this video that you possibly can. Anyways, let's just first of all say something. The new layout is beautiful. I don't know. Like, it's a mobile game, but the whole layout is beautiful. Anyways, I've been playing a little bit of ranked, and I got the HBR just because I want to get it. Anyways, let's start on the loadouts. Cordite. So what are we going to take for this weapon? The Cordite. We got the 0G version over here for Season 7. You know what I mean? This class is going to be best for Season 7. It would have worked in the previous season as well. Okay. First things first. Do you need an optical? I personally don't think you do. Now, does it hurt to run an optic? No, it never hurts to run one. But if you're going to run an optic, I do recommend you run in red dot sight just because it's the easiest and, you know, most user-friendly. But in general, I don't really think you need one. I think the iron sights are well enough. Let's continue on. Long barrel. Now, I don't know how many people use long barrel on this weapon, but I do. Now, the reason I use long barrel is because I can control the recoil with or without a foregrip. And due to this, I'm able to actually get those mid to long range shots on people, and there's a good amount of times when, you know, I get the guy or girl, you know what I mean? We can't be sexist. This is 2040 nowadays. I'm kidding. Anyways, I do think you should run a long barrel. It'll always just help you out here and there. When it comes to the foregrip, I know everybody runs it. I ran it for a week or so just to see how it is, why everybody says to run it. But honestly speaking, I didn't really notice a difference with a foregrip. Now, if you want to run it, that's perfectly fine. But if you can control the recoil, do not run a foregrip on it. Okay, here's what I'll tell you to run. Here's what I think you should actually run instead. Instead, I think you should run either a quick draw grip or a stock SMG. Now, I've talked about this before. It really depends on the kind of player that you are when it comes down to these two. If you're somebody who tends to, let's say you're somebody who, you know, you have a good accuracy in the game. Your accuracy is above 24%. If that's the case, run a quick draw, because this means that you're going to be able to aim down sights faster, which means you'll be able to get, you know, your kill faster and your shots on the individual. So that's why I run quick draw. Stock is for those who can't get their aim on, you know, so you need to move around a bit. It'll be easier for you to move around. Lastly, I always on all my class setups, I say run either a extended mag or fast reload. These are going to help you. These are going to help you out so much. I don't know why some people don't run it. I see so many people not running it. Run one of these two. It's going to help you out. Personally speaking, I run the fast reload. Now, for secondary, I have the pistol here just because I get 10% bonus battle pass points. And I'm just trying to, you know, max out my battle pass as soon as I can. So that's why I run it. But regularly, on regular days, I do put on the FHJ, this guy right over here, because you want to be able to shoot down those score streaks. Those choppers, those VTOLs, those UAVs, counter UAVs. You want to shoot these things down. They're going to be annoying. You don't want them there. You know what I mean? You want to win, especially if you're in ranked. The main goal is to win. So put this guy there. It's going to save you a good amount of time. Trust me. Now, when it comes down to your character, I don't know why I even clicked on the character here. Run whoever you want. I like Scarlet just because I like her. Anyways, when it comes down to your specialist weapon, you know what I mean, your whole operator skill. Even though gravity spikes got nerfed, I really do think they're really good. They are really good. I mean, like, you can tell they got nerfed a bit, but they're still top tier. You know what I mean? They're still up there. Now, let's say you don't like gravity spikes or you just don't want to use them. The second best one, in my opinion, is either Purifier or the War Machine. Purifier, half a second of the flame gets on the person, not even half a second, like 1/10 of a second. They're gone, you know what I mean? They're gone. Katana, I'm pretty excited for that one. I feel like it's going to be Spectre from BO4. Anyways, Purifier, it's really gonna help you out. I really am a big fan of it. It's a really good, easy to use operator skill. Scythe isn't bad too. The Death Machine, I call it the Scythe just because that's the BO4, BO3 name of it. But you could also run a War Machine. Now, War Machine isn't too bad. The only downside of it, honestly, is the fact that you can end up killing yourself, and that's really annoying. That's why I never use it, because you'll have stupid teammates in front of you. Now for your lethal, if you're playing Search and Destroy, run a Trip Mine. It really is a great lethal that you can use. A Simtex and a Frag Grenade, it really comes down to which one you want. I personally run the Simtex. I personally run the Sticker Grenade just because I like the rainbow camo on it. I don't know. Now for your second lethal, I don't even know what you call it, like the Smoke Grenade or whatever. For when it comes down to whether or not you want a Smoke Grenade or not, it really comes down to, not really comes down to you, but it comes down to what you're playing. You know what I mean? So let's say you're playing Search and Destroy, maybe a Smoke Grenade would work. But personally speaking, all around, the best one that you can use is the Flashbang. Flashbang is always going to help you out. I mean, it's going to blind and deafen them, and that's really going to be something that you're going to want. And no, I don't know why I said deafen like that. Perks. Perks are really big. Perk number 1. Over here, I was experimenting with different perks. I had Fast Recover on here, but personally speaking, even if you're not playing ranked, Flak Jacket is going to be it, because people are going to be blowing you up, trying to blow you up, trying to do, put on these stupid little moves, and it's going to be annoying. You know what I mean? These War Machines, these Trip Mines, these grenades, cars blowing up, those people with an SMRS, you know what I mean? Those RPG kids. The Flak Jacket is going to save you from them. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, all the other ones are pretty nice too, but they're nothing compared to Flak Jacket, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there's some good ones like Lightweight or Agile, but realistically speaking, the main one that you're going to want to gravitate to is Flak Jacket. Now, perk number 2 is a little bit difficult because I genuinely like all of them. They can all be useful in their own ways. My favorite one that I tend to use the most is Cold-Blooded. Cold-Blooded just means, enemy AIs like the RCXD, they're not going to come and get you because they are so annoying. I actually rage whenever I see one of them coming towards me. I get so angry and so mad. So I just put the Cold-Blooded so I don't rage. That's literally it. That's such a bad reason. So I don't rage. How horrible. Anyways, if you don't want to put that one, if you don't mind the RCXD coming to you, I don't know why you wouldn't care, because it's really annoying. Put on Vulture, because you're gonna lose ammo with this class. You're gonna lose ammo because it's a really good, solid class. It's built for those who have high accuracy, and even if you don't have high accuracy, you can still make use of this if you put on stock. So either put on Cold-Blooded or Vulture. All the other ones, they're still really good too. I'm a big fan of Toughness, but Toughness is really gonna help with snipers. Tracker is also really good in Search and Destroy. If you're in Search and Destroy, run Tracker. You're gonna know where the enemy is, or not really know, but you're gonna know where they ran or walked. And it's gonna leave their footsteps. Ghost is really helpful too. Hardwired, I forgot what it does. I never use it. Perk number 3. Alert is a pretty good one. I do tend to like Alert. It's the one that I use the most just because it'll give me a little bit of a heads up notification if there's an enemy around me, and that's going to be really helpful, especially in Search and Destroy, and especially if you play ranked. You want to know where the enemy is, so you get them before they get you, especially if you're playing Team Deathmatch, Search and Destroy, because Team Deathmatch or Search and Destroy, because, well, your KD is important in those matches. So I do think Alert is the best one when it comes to these 3. Dead Silence is awesome too. Engineer is honestly for people who only run care packages. If you don't run a care package, it's nothing too crazy. Honestly, if you don't want to run Alert, the other one I could recommend is the Dead Silence. This just means people with headphones are not going to hear your voice, and that is going to be helpful in a lot of situations, but in general, I do prefer Alert. I know some people who love Dead Silence and say, no, you got to put on Dead Silence, but personally speaking, I think alert's going to help you out. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're not going to know where they are. You know what I mean? We all had those situations where we get shot in the back, or it's like, what the heck? This guy was camping over there. I didn't see him. We all have those moments. And, you know what I mean? We're not a big fan of them. Anyways, let's actually get into some gameplay right now, ladies and gentlemen. Good God, with this class setup. And here we are. We're using the same exact setup. By the way, that was my girlfriend. I'm sorry for the notification. But we're going to be using the same exact class setup. And I'm going to be running on Tunisia, the new map, just because I have never played it. Was this on Black Ops 2? I think it was on Black Ops 2. I didn't play Black Ops 2 a lot. I was a huge fan of Black Ops 1, but I never played Black Ops 2 all that much. It wasn't really crazy, all that cool for me. I don't know. I really like Black Ops 1. Anyways, we're playing on this map, Domination. As you can see, the gun is a really good gun when it comes down to its rate of fire, when it comes down to its TTK, you know, it's time to kill. And in general, this class setup, as you can see, it's made for people who can, you know, get their shots on the enemy. As you can see, also, there's going to be moments when, like, the screen glitches out. I don't know. I think it's just because everybody's on the game right now. But in general, the gun performs really well on these sort of maps. Honestly, on any sort of map, it's going to perform really well. I performed pretty decently on this map. Just because I never actually played on this map. I think they made a remake of it on Black Ops 4, so maybe that's why I know a little bit of what I'm doing, but in general I don't. A big recommendation I do have for this class setup though, in general, is if you're gonna be running stock on here, please flank, because if you're running stock, I'm gonna be taking the assumption that you are not gonna be getting 100% of your shots on the enemy. You're gonna have to move around while in ADS mode, so you're gonna be wanting to flank to catch them off guard, to give yourself a little bit of a, you know, a push in, you know, winning the gunfight. I don't know. Anyways, it performs pretty well in general. I don't really know what else to say to this in this video. Oh, one more thing. This is really big. When it comes down to the Cordite, burst firing really does help, especially at long ranges. If you're burst firing, you don't even have to do single shot. You can just be doing like three shots per, you know, per tap. It's gonna be an absolute laser, and you don't even need a foregrip on it. Now here I don't have a foregrip, honestly, as you can tell, and I don't do any of those little burst fire, manual burst fires, but it still does get the job done. In general, what you need to focus and remember when it comes down to this class is that it's made, I mean, like my specific class here with the quick draw is made for people who can get the majority of their shots on the target. And if you're one of those people who can't get your shots on the target, you know, you struggle here and there in terms of, you know, I got, you know, when I'm in ADS and shooting at the guy, I gotta, you know, move around while in ADS, you know what I mean? It's AKA, if you're one of those guys who has a little bit of a sloppy gunfight in ADS mode with another person, you're going to be wanting to run stock. But keep everything else on here. You know what I mean? Run stock instead of quick draw grip. It's going to help you out a lot. Believe me when I say this. In general, though, the gun is very good. Even without any attachments, it performs very well. But here, we're going to try to maximize everything that it has. And in general, I do hope this video has been helpful to you, by the way, guys. I'm going to be uploading another video pretty soon for the HBR A3 because it did come out on ranked, obviously, so I'm going to be making a video for that. I'm going to be making a video for every single gun, actually, that I think should be made. The only guns I won't be making a video on probably are the shotguns. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, maybe I won't. I really don't know. But in general, if you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like. Tell me what you think about this class setup. What do you think I should have added? What do you think would have been better? Because, you know what I mean, I'm still human. I don't know everything. You may know something that I don't, and I really do want to hear your perception. I really would love to hear your help. Hear your help. Do people even say hear your help? I would really like to know what you think. Anyways, guys, please make sure to leave a like if you want to see more videos like this. I'm going to upload more of them. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, you're all beautiful people. So, see ya.
fingi di essere incapace quando sei in